ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi wants radical changes to the proposed post of the Prime Minister. Mudavadi is categorical that the position should be insulated, clearly outlined and safeguarded to forestall a clash of responsibilities between the Premier and the President. He also added that an ambiguous Prime Minister post would be designed to fail and could open the door for frustration to the holder of that position.
Appearing before the Building Bridges Initiative Task Force validation exercise, Mudavadi was critical of the governance structures proposed in the initial BBI report, more so the new position of Prime Minister that he says requires protection in law.
The responsibilities of the Prime Minister must be clearly defined and safeguarded. And if need be, the Prime Minister can have a deputy or two deputies. But this needs to be clearly defined.
Mudavadi, who served in the Grand Coalition government as Deputy Prime Minister, reliving the days the office of the Prime Minister's mandate was obscure, which led to friction, sabotage and overriding roles, essentially hampering government operations.
We reached a stage where, when the Prime Minister was supposed to chair subcommittees of cabinet, if you are a PNU faction, sometimes they would feign commitment elsewhere. So we are supposed to look at what is happening, and there's a very critical issue on the agenda. The minister responsible does not turn up. If the minister responsible is not there, clearly you cannot discuss the issue.
The clash between the then office of the Prime Minister and the President burst into the open in 2009 in the Grand Coalition government when the then Premier Raila Odinga complained of mistreatment.
Waziri mkuu anakuja kwa sherehe kubwa kama namna hii ya serikali, PC hakuna. Unaambia PC mwenda Nairobi. Kama Kibaki anakwenda kwa hapa, PC angeweza kuja kwa hapa. Angekosa.
Odinga then had several run-ins with the president as both officers flexed their muscles in power games in the country's leadership hierarchy.
Alamu na nusu kapret namna hii. Nusu mkeka. Nusu mkeka.
These are the practical things that sometimes people may not know. And in the process, slowly, the whole ethos of cabinet and subcommittees of cabinet just dissipated. So this is why I'm emphasizing their functionality is something that needs to be looked at very, very critically. Otherwise, we will be creating a bureaucracy that will not be able to function.
Mudavadi equally stating that the Prime Minister should be drawn from the President's party. The BBI report had indicated a Premier would come from the majority party upon being picked by the President and subsequent approval by Parliament. Sam Ogina, Citizen TV, Nairobi.